Good day, parents. I believe you are fine today. I'm Emmanuel, and today I'll be talking to you on four delicious but not nutritious habits of parents. Four delicious but not nutritious habits of parents. By delicious, I mean four habits that are appealing, that sounds good to you or to the child or to your neighborhood or to your corporate environment or to the reality of the world today. They are appealing, they look satisfying. These are the habits. And by nutritious, I mean not having a lasting benefit, lasting good impact. So that means that they are not nutritious. So they may be many, may be so large all over our places, the world and the likes. But today I'll be talking about just four of them. So four delicious but not nutritious habits of parents. Number one I'll be talking about is the habit that I called no one must scold my child for doing wrong. Yeah, you are expensive. God has blessed you with different things, and those teachers, those neighbors seem to be so little to you. But the truth is that some of the things that gave you a better life, a better character, and it's not just the primary things that your parent taught you inside the house. Neighbors, workplace, environment contributes to what you learn. So if no one must scold your child at all, that means your child will be affected in a negative way. If you allow even the elder, maybe your children, you have two or more, so the elder can be able to discipline your child. It gives your child the sense of it is not just my mom. I am also subject to some other people. And when your child is to be in the field of work, this child is able to understand this factor that I am not all in all. I am not just myself. I can be subject to rules and regulations. I can be subject to some other things. If your child goes to school, for example, and the teacher scolded your children for doing something wrong, and you took it personal, took it against the school, against the teacher, and you want to show the teacher that is nobody. You are wrong. You are wrong. I'm not saying your child should be dealt with in a way that can injure or that can affect the health of the child, but you have to let your child know that if he or she continues without a judge over him or her, it's building the child to be someone that will be judgeless in the future to come. Then that will be a threat to the society if you allow this to continue, because no one will be able to question such a child in the future to come. So get this right. The attitude of no one must scold my child for me have to be checked and corrected accordingly, and you will see that child being the best in the next 5, 10, 20 or more years to come. So the second one I'll be talking about is that you have to introduce God to your child early. I mean reality of God. You have to reintroduce the reality of God. Oh, You wake up very early and you are tired and just feel, oh, you need to disturb these children, and you didn't know that you used to pray every morning. Just prayed in your room primarily, and you left the house. In this, that habit seems to be interesting, seems to be appealing, seems to be delicious. That, oh, for the good health of my children, let them just wake up, enter the bathroom, and shower and leave the house for their schools or any other appointment they have. The reality of going another way is, okay, there's a need in the family. Bring it to the table on the family altar, pray together about the need, about the challenge, and when the answer to the prayer comes, share the answer, share what has happened. Let the children get this to their understanding that, oh, the God you serve has brought this to pass. And this will keep a lasting memory of God in that child, because he or she also will face challenges in the future. If he did not learn this right now, he will not be able to know that God can solve all those challenges in the future as well. Because you prayed yourself, you say, oh, I don't want to trouble them with challenges of life. You need to disturb them so much with the detail of what has happened. Just bring the thing to the table and put it in your prayer point commonly, and let everybody sort it out in prayer. And when the result comes, let them know that this is the result of the prayer point that we have set. Another one I will be talking about, which is number 3 now, is leaving your child with expensive gadgets, as well as to shovel the internet alone without any caution. Leaving your child with expensive gadgets and to shovel the internet alone without caution. Oh, it's a free world. Let the child enjoy the life when he's still alive. Some of these guys that have been the inventor or those that God have used to create all these some of these expensive gadgets, do not even give it to their own children while they were still at the some of these early ages. But this is you that you have the money, you buy those things, oh, take, and no guide. Those children learn more from these gadgets, using these gadgets, and some of these things you don't even know. That means you can't be their teacher, you can't correct them, you can't judge them, you can't do anything to correct them in life, because you know nothing about what they are seeing online, what they are seeing, what they are shoveling. This is another habit that seems to be interesting. A free world, nothing. But the truth is that when the child will grow up with things that are too expensive for his psychological capacity, that child will become a terror to the society, and the society will not be able to handle the child, talk less of you. So you have to take it in and let hear the corrections. Google has made it available to correct, to make limits. Even TV and all those things has made it available to make limits. There is parental control, parental guide on all these gadgets, some of these gadgets now. So you can do those things and make sure you are guiding your children in the right path in life. The last one I'll be talking about, which is number 4, is putting a nanny into complete charge of your children. You are very, very busy and you want your child to enjoy their life, to be free, not to be lonely. Then you have a nanny that you employ and pay full time, and the person is in complete charge. It looks delicious, very interesting thing to do, but it's not very nutritious. It can be hazardous. Oh, the nanny is from where? Okay, from the company, it's official. If anything happens, If anything happen, you can sue the company. No, that's good. But if what has happened is irreplaceable, what will you do? Even when you sue the company, what has it done for you? You don't need to put a nanny into complete charge. If it's a nanny that grew in your house, was a child in your house, I mean like 2, 3, okay, then the person is like part of the home already. So someone that just come to make his or her money is an expensive reality in this our world today. Even if you will have a nanny, you should be at home as well. You can be busy doing some other things and the nanny know you are there. So you are there to arm your child will not be the first option, the first thing to do. And even if you don't have a cause, you don't have any other reason but to do this, to put a nanny in the charge of your children, create time to always ask your child what has happened. That is, if the child can talk. But if the child cannot talk, it is a very, very wrong habit for different reasons that I may be talking about some other times. But please, it is an habit that has caused damage to many families, many lives. And you can learn from this before it is too late. Don't say you have not heard it before. God has ministered this to you also today. And I pray that as you are taking heed to this caution, God of heaven will guide you through and to make the children to be the best in their future in Jesus' name. Thank you and God bless you. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. More of your God blessing will be in your life and families in Jesus' name.